What's happening there? He's just going to town on your dinner, huh? You not too happy about it? Look at that face. I'm pretty shocked, dude. You don't ever eat any chicken. Well, that's not true, but you ate quite a bit. Look at her face. She don't get it. She's like, dude, how come you're eating my dinner, man? What's happening there? Hi. Did you get enough? Well, you made her want to eat her dinner. I told you I would get you more sweets. Well, you eat what you have and I'll get you more if you want it, okay? That dinner has been sitting there for 3 hours. 3 hours. And this kid walked up and started munching on her chicken. She's got chicken and half dog food. Yeah, half and half. So I gave her a little bit of each. But he went for the chicken, which is kind of crazy because he never really ate meat before. Like actual meat. He always wanted cat food and not like meat. I can give him steak or whatever. But nowadays he eats it all. All of it. Whatever I give him, he'll get, he'll pretty much eat at least a little bit. But right now he just walked up and started chowing on her food. She's been in her bed all this time. And as soon as she seen him start chowing on her food, she just gave me this look like, hello, do you see what's going on here? He's eating my food. Really cute. But I got her to eat. That's a good thing. I mean, she likes to eat in the middle of the night. I wake up and that's when the food's gone. She eats somewhere in that time. And what's crazy is a lot of times she only wants to eat once a day. I feed her twice a day, but our breakfast will sit there the entire day. And then it seems like she likes it if it's dog food when it gets crusty, like a little bit hard. She doesn't like it when it's really soft and stuff. So I think that's what it is. And I think she's just waiting for the meat to harden up a little. Very interesting. I don't usually give her dog food. I try to avoid it, but lately I've been giving it to her to make sure that she's getting any vitamins that might be lacking from just eating chicken and the sweet potato and veggies that I give her. I don't even give them to her more that much, which I need to. I'm going to start giving her more veggies with her food. I'm going to start, I think, making her the meatloaf that I used to make for Jax. I know that I shared that with you guys before. It's called the Georgie's Meatloaf, and it is on YouTube. It's a great, great meal and picks up so many vitamins. And the great thing about it is you can you can interchange the veggies, to give her additional vitamins or whatever, just a variety, I guess is what I'm saying. So she's not just eating the same thing. And plus it also changes the flavor a little bit. And I'm able to add omega-3s. I always add a little bit. I cook like about 9 loaves at a time, and I put about 9 capsules of omega-3, the large ones, in the food. So it might be a lot, it might not be enough, I don't know, but at least it's something that she's getting omega-3s. Right now she's not getting anything other than what she's getting from the chicken and the dog food, and then, like I said, the random sweet potato or pumpkin, I said, from the South, that's funny, huh? Pumpkin, I will give her that as well, on an occasion, so I want to start giving that to her more. But one thing that's great is that she is eating beef now. Before, she wouldn't even touch any beef. I would literally make her ground beef. She would eat it raw, but only a couple bites. I don't like to give her raw beef from the store. I only buy it from the butcher, and I think I've shared this with you guys before, but I give her the raw beef that is actually grass-fed from, I think it's called Melody Butcher in La Crescenta. And they're great. The bucket is a 5-pound bucket. It's like $25-$30, and it's for both cat and dogs. So yeah, it's really great, really great. I break it down. It comes frozen. So I will, oh, I'm sorry, son. I got my bag on his cat tree. I always do that to him. Yeah, so I wait until it defrosts a little bit, and then I break it down into food saver bags and put it in the freezer. I don't let it defrost completely, just enough for me to dig a spoon in there to break it up. But anyways, so yeah, look, she ate it all, which is kind of funny. Like, after it's been sitting there. I love it. They're so great. So anyways, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in a long time, guys. I know it's been pretty crazy. I am not in LA any longer, at least not right now. I am in Moreno Valley for the first time. I've never been here. Look at my toes. I just painted them green. I don't know if you can actually see that they're green, but they are. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at how pretty. Even though I got funky little pinky toes, I still have green toes. And what's cool is I've had this polish for, God, I would say 10 years. Absolutely a long time. And it is held up perfectly. I can open this bottle and it is beautiful. It has never ever changed. So crazy that I don't understand why all polish can't be like this. I actually got it at Universal City Walk when my niece was still alive. We had gone up there and hung out and messed around. And yeah, so I've had it for many years and it's fantastic. Like I said, to this day, it's just still really great. Really, really great. And then I use Such Heavy for a top coat because it is a quick dry. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, or even if some of you even care about polish, but I do. I love doing my nails. I always have. Something I've been doing since I was a kid. Anyways, so yeah, we're in a different town now. I have not shared with you guys the reasons why, but my brother passed away on October 12th of 2024 of an overdose. After I had just seen him and went to the campground. He passed away while I was at the campground. I wasn't there 2 nights and received a call at 1 o'clock in the morning, and that he, from the coroner in LA, that he had overdosed and was gone. It was just awful, and it's been awful, and I'm still having a really rough time with it. So yeah, right now I'm with family. I'm actually with my niece and nephew, his son and daughter, and their family, and staying with them so that I can get to know them better, because obviously they do live a distance away from LA. And this is the first time I've been to this town. I've never ever even seen Moreno Valley before. Didn't even know really where or what. But it's actually really cool. I'm liking it. It's a bit cold right now with the winter months, and I know that the summer is absolutely a nightmare because I've seen that the temperatures on the news for Inland Empire are always at least another 5 to sometimes 10 degrees more than LA. So yeah, I don't think we'll be here in the summer months, and if we are, probably won't be that long. I don't know. It could be. Who knows? I have no intentions right now. Right now, I'm just trying to stay put. We're in a safe environment. We're parked in the driveway, so we're off the street. No more race cars. And I don't feel like I'm on a racetrack any longer, which is nice. Our bus stays put. There's not rocking and rolling every time a car passes. And you can listen to how quiet it is. Shocking, right? Shocking. In comparison, if you go back and listen to my other videos that I've done in the bus in LA, it's just zoom, 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 so loud. So anyways, I know I should probably turn this around, huh? Let me see about doing that for you guys so you can actually see me instead of just the floor. This bus is a mess right now. Sorry, but I'm still trying to clean up after Christmas, and I don't really feel like I've really cleaned up well since I've been here since the end of November because I just haven't been doing well. Hi. Hello. It's pink because it should be purple really, but I finally got my purple lights and you can see how beautiful they are. Let's see if you can, sorry, now my hand's in the way, right? Okay, so I've showed you before, I made like a spiral that leads down into the outlet. You're going upside down, huh? Look, now I'm covering the whole freaking camera. But yeah, it goes like that. And then it comes down the wall where it plugs in. And it actually ends up looking like a backwards question mark. But I really didn't have a choice to do it that way because it had to be plugged in, right? So anyways, I love it. I'm so happy with it. I really wanted I really wanted the purple. And last time I did buy purple from Target, the box said purple, but the lights ended up being pink. And so for these last years, I've had pink lights. But now I finally got my purple and I'm really enjoying them. But you are seeing me in purple because of that. But anyways, so yeah, so saying about my brother passing and me being here, it's definitely been a hard time for me. I haven't been doing good with it. I have these random breakdowns. They took me out for the first time last Friday night to celebrate my niece's boyfriend's birthday. And just listening to the music and watching my niece, it just made me start thinking of him. And I ended up having a real hard time. And I ended up going outside and crying. And I went home a little earlier than everyone else. They stayed until closing. I left at like 1 when my niece's mom's, well, I guess my sister-in-law, ex-sister-in-law, her husband came and he ended up giving me a ride home when he left. So, yeah, anyway, I'm just still trying to go through it and, you know, like I said, get to know my niece and nephew. We just celebrated Christmas together. I think that's like the first time. I don't know, I want to say that that's the first time we've celebrated Christmas. But it was good. It was really good. And I gave my nephew my Fender Strat guitar that I've had for like 30 years, I want to say. Damn near 30 years. And it was the guitar that my brother played. So that was really nice to be able to share that with him. My nephew's birthday is on Christmas Day. So I gave him the little amp that someone gave me on Buy Nothing in LA for Christmas. Packaged it and whatnot. And, you know, he just thought, cool, I got a little amp to mess around with. I mean, it's just a little tiny one. And then the following day, we decided to celebrate his birthday. Was it the following day? No, actually, we did do it later on that day because we opened presents in the morning. So after that, then we celebrated his birthday and they pulled out a cake and whatnot. And so I came out to the bus and got the guitar, put a little bow on it, and took it in there and blew him away. And I'm going to share that video with you guys because I do have it. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the video, it's pretty dark, so you can't really see his first initial expression the way I did, which sucks, but I did turn the light on, and then you could just see him when he looks at me and goes, really? Like, yeah? Like, are you sure? Like, yes, of course. I wanted him to have it because he is actually in a band, which is some crazy punk metal music that I wanted to go watch him play. But honestly, the music is so intense. And I'm a heavy metaler. So let me tell you, I can handle some metal. But this is way beyond. This is, as he put it, when he described it, it's all about playing as fast as you possibly can. And that's pretty much what it seems like. So, yeah, I don't see myself in an environment that music would be played as much as I would love to see him. I hope one day that I'll be able to see him play something else. I mean, he did play for me, actually, since I've been here. He sat down and he plugged in his own little amp that he borrowed from a friend and a guitar that he had borrowed from a friend. So, or actually a bandmate. So that was pretty cool to be able to give him his own everything that he no longer needed to borrow anymore. And he's super proud of it, yeah, you'll see the video. It's just so cute the way he said, like, wow, this is like, you can't get this guitar anymore. And it's on the top shelf in the display cases, it's really cute, really cute. I'm just so proud to be able to give that to him. And I hope that he treasures it as I did. I wish I could play. I always intended to learn. I tried and tried. And I think what I want is a acoustic. I think an acoustic, a smaller acoustic would be great for me to learn on. And then I don't need an amp. I can get an amp, but it'd be nice to plug in, of course. I want an amp. I want a guitar that I can plug in, but I want a guitar that I can also just sit and play and hear the music, or what I'm playing, I should say, rather than having to plug in and having an amp and, that electric sound. I just want something that's just mild and that I can get my emotions out and stuff. So I look forward to finding that guitar for myself. And I still have this keyboard that I need to learn. So I'm looking forward to this. I actually bought the manual, and yeah, I'm going to learn how to play this first before I go and get an acoustic guitar. Anyways, so I'm here, and I'm just trying to live and get past not having my brother in my life. I'm going to cry, so I can't talk about it. I just can't. I'm so not there. I am so not there, as much as I would love to share more, because I know that there's other people that have been in his situation and that are in mine as well through the loss. But when I'm in a better place and able to handle it without getting too emotional, I will share, so that hopefully it will help other people. And yeah, whatever. I just can't do it right now. So sorry. I told you I knew I was going to cry because I can't even barely mention his name right now. I'm just having too much of a hard time with it. I hear some sound underneath me. I think Sky's playing underneath me. Anyways, so I'm sorry that we haven't shared for a while, and it hasn't just been that. My phone, I've told you guys in the past, I kept trying to figure out, I kept asking the question to a lot of people, like, how are you storing your photos and your videos? Because I keep getting a full phone or whatever, and I'm just, I can't record anymore. My phone's just completely packed. I mean, I try to delete text messages. I try to delete the history. It just doesn't matter. It's like the videos and the pictures that I take, even for you guys. A lot of times I don't want to delete them, because I'm so afraid of losing my YouTube account by some mistake or who knows what. And God forbid I lose all those great videos of my kids that are no longer with me. And all the great videos I take of these kids now, and our lives and what we're doing. So yeah, anyways, I got a message from Google, an email, and they said that as of December 27th, we're going to be no longer syncing your account, and your account's full of 15 gigabytes, and you need to either delete or add storage. So I ended up calling T-Mobile and asking them and told them what the offer was and had them compare what they could offer me. But really, I think the least that their amount was like $5 a month extra versus the $2.50 that Google was offering. I think it's $19.99 for a year of 200 gigs. So they told me, the girl that I spoke to, she goes, if I were you, I would just go with that because that's a great deal and we can't even compare at all. So she said, I wish we could, but that's a good deal. So take it. So I did. And the great thing is that I ended up getting a month trial, a month free. So I didn't even have to pay for the first month. It was just a $0, trial amount. So yeah, anyways, so now I have plenty of room to start doing photos and videos for you guys. Unfortunately, yesterday, since I've been here, or using their Wi-Fi, I should say, my computer that I've been using only a hotspot for since I've been in the bus has not updated, right? It hasn't updated the Windows because it won't update on hotspot. You have to be on a Wi-Fi so that it has enough power, enough storage. Not storage. You know what I mean, right? Oh gosh, I'm like all over the place. Anyways, sorry, I'm still a little teary-eyed. Yeah, anyways, so it's been updating, and it updated from Windows 10 to Windows 11, and it did it on its own. I didn't have a choice. It was like as soon as I logged into their Wi-Fi here at the house, it just started automatically going for it. So, and for months it's been telling me that it had downloaded, but it wouldn't install until I was on a Wi-Fi. And so I guess once it recognized that I was on the Wi-Fi, then boom. So I over these last couple of weeks, I've been really dealing with my computer with all these delays, and every time I log in trying to do anything, I'm waiting like a half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour just before I can even do anything on my computer because it's just updating, constantly updating. Last night, it decided to update again. Or not last night, the night before. And I don't know why, because it seemed like everything was fine and everything was finished and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, we have another update for you. Boom. And I guess because my battery was low at that point, I've already been struggling with the battery. The battery's old. The computer's now 2 years old. And so I knew I was going to be heading towards getting a new battery pretty quick here because of it loses charge so quickly. It's just at that point, right? And so I guess when it did the update, it killed the battery. And now when I plug it in, it will not charge at all. It won't charge. I blew up yesterday. I was literally in tears, right? I'm not emotionally stable right now anyways because of where my head's at. But yeah, so it was really upsetting. I wasn't able to do much. I was just angry trying to fix it, and there was just nothing I could do. And then I pulled out my old 2 previous laptops. I have one that has Windows Vista on it. That needs to be updated to Windows 11. I don't have the operating system discs, so I'm going to have to find them or take it to a computer store and have them do it and update it because it's a beautiful computer, and it has a drive, and it's a Dell. Spent a lot of money for these stupid things, which I'm sure you guys have too. And I also have another Dell, which is a newer version, and it does have Windows 10, but through a update that I believe it was Dell, they put an update on the computer and destroyed the display. And so now it's nothing but pixelated. When you look at the display, when it logs in, it won't do anything. I can't choose anything. I can't do anything at all. It's just a line of pixels on the screen. It's like so crazy. So I only had that computer for a year, and they did that update automatically and destroyed it. And that's why I ended up buying this laptop that I have now, which is an Asus, a flip top. I love it. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever until now. So I am praying. I should mention that I did go on Amazon and I ordered a battery and a charger just in case it's the charger. I don't want to be screwed, right? It could be that, because as I was looking at my, Bugsy, she's been gone for well over a year. She passed away in August 2023. But the cord, anyways, like all of my cords, are wrapped in electrical tape somewhere along the cord because of her taking a good bite out of it. And that is also the case with my computer cord. But it has worked ever since she did it. I haven't had any problems with it. So I don't think that's it. And like I said, the battery was already, dying, basically getting to the end of its leg. So I fully believe that it's the battery. But I thought, hey, just in case, I'm going to have the backup. So I got the charger and the battery coming. So by Monday, I should have both and update both and, take care of that. So, yeah, anyways, I ended up having to borrow my sister-in-law's computer. And so it doesn't have all my stuff on it. So I'm not able to do much right now, and I'm obviously filming on my phone, which I normally do and will continue to do. And yeah, we'll just go from there. I just like to store the videos and the photos that I take on my computer as a backup source, because like I said, God forbid something happens with any of these accounts that I have. I'm glad that Google is syncing up all my photos and stuff and videos. That's a good thing, and that I have that space. So we'll just see how it goes from here. But I'm glad to be able to have this opportunity to be able to start sharing with you guys again, is basically what I'm saying. So again, I'm sorry. And what I'm going to do is that I have done some videos on my camera throughout us, you know, being at the campground, still being in LA, I think even. There was videos that I'd done in the summer months on days that were like 114, 15 degrees in LA, and I stayed at a friend's apartment. So that's a first, right? That was a first experience for us since we've been in the bus. We have never stayed in anyone's home before that, I don't think. I don't remember ever leaving the bus, you know, so we did leave for a whole week, I think it was. So we'll share. It wasn't anything major. It was just the kids playing and stuff. So I'm going to share those videos with you guys. So point is that I'm going to try to share with you guys what you've been missing since I haven't been uploading. So you may see videos from the summer, from a holiday of past or whatnot, and they may not be, and I'll try to do them in order as they were taken, you know, so that you can kind of follow along. But I just want to share them with you because we did do them for you guys, and I just wasn't able to share them at that point. I guess the ones on the camera I could have, but I just haven't. So anyways, we love you, and we definitely look forward to, you know, continuing on and sharing things with you guys. And I hope you comment and you like and you subscribe to our channel and stick it out with us, okay? And hopefully you can see the new place that we're in, okay? I'm going to start doing videos and showing you guys the area and stuff. It's really quite pretty. There's a lot of rocky mountains around us, which I'm very not familiar with. All of our mountains have grass and trees and stuff, and there's no tree on these mountains. They are rocks, and they are dry, bone dry. So again, that tells you we're in the desert. We are fully in the desert, and you know it's gonna get hot if nothing can survive in those mountains and on those mountains. So, but one thing that's cool is there's like wild donkeys that walk the streets, and like after, I think it was the first night or second night I was here, they actually came up to my bus. And I do have a video clip that I'm going to share with you guys of them munching out on the neighbors across the street's trash. But I mean, it was a little family. It was so cute. You could clearly see that it was a mom, dad, and a baby because of the size of the baby being smaller. And they were all just walking together and chomping on people's trash, whatever ones they can get to. But that was my first experience with that. I have seen wild donkeys before at my grandfather's house in Arizona in Big River. But yeah, not right up to the door, not right up to my bus. I mean, they were literally outside. So that was pretty neat. I've driven past them, and I've even gone up to them actually in Arizona and checked them out. They just ran off, you know. They were like, who the hell are you? Fortunately, right? They didn't try to attack me or something. But they're not really like that. Those animals are just not like that. They're not, I mean, I'm sure they would protect themselves or at least try. But yeah, I didn't try to hurt them. All I did was walk up and just check them out, and then they just ran off. Actually, I think some of them just stayed there and munched. That's what they do, is they just graze. They're just eating all the time. But yeah, they're everywhere here. Everywhere. There's a sanctuary where people have now contained a lot of them, and they're trying to care for them. They even care for the ones that are on the streets. But I mean, it's not uncommon that you're even on the side of the road or on the freeway and you can see them just right there on the side of the road and on the side of the freeway. So they're just everywhere. They're everywhere. But people are concerned. They don't want to lose them, but some people are very mean and they do really bad things to animals, as we all know, and they have done that to the donkeys from what I understand. And they're talking about relocating them to Nevada, where they would be untouched and just be able to live their wild life as they should. And I'm thinking in a way that might be a better idea because they are still developing, although it's pretty slow development here. It seems like everything is where it is and it's stable. They have everything, and I mean everything, a lot of food places. I mean a lot of food places. And they have a mall and all that stuff, you know. So there is traffic and stuff that you wouldn't want them roaming the streets and being around. So, yeah, but the people don't want to let them go. They are a part of the community, and people are trying to fight them being relocated. Actually, the community is. They do not want them relocated, from what I understand. So, we'll see what happens. I don't even know, like I said, how long I'm going to be here. But we're just hanging it out and, you know, doing our thing. So, I'm going to go now. Going to go try to have something to eat. And we will be in touch, and hopefully you guys will leave me a comment, say hi, and we love you, we miss you.